As I've explained in my previous message, because this is part 2, whenever you survive being the target of society's resentment and you begin to thrive in life, you went from escaping into surviving into thriving. The moment you begin to thrive in life, you will become a target again, because now your survival backfires on the community, and this backfire causes a meltdown of explosive violence, and this is something people want to put up with. So when this goes on, other people see that your name causes explosive, bitter reactions, so people will blacklist you. I've explained all of that. Now, ask yourself the following: why aren't you instructed about this when you go to those self-help gurus in the world? You have those new age self-help gurus that teach about the law of attraction. Why aren't they ever telling you about this side of it? And this comes with beliefs and unbeliefs. Let's say you are a pagan and you use the law of attraction. And let's say that this demonic trick works for you. You get the amount of income you want, you attract a few hot ladies into your life as sex partners, you attract the type of house you want to live in. Let's say you use this demonic trick and it works. Of course, they will never tell you it's a demonic trick. They will let you think it's some universal principles you're using. But let's say the demonic trick works for you, and you go around promoting the law of attraction. Now, this is deception. There's still going to be a meltdown in the public, because at some point the public will seek to sabotage you. When that fails, they will escalate against you. When that also fails, there's going to be a meltdown, and you're going to be blacklisted. You will become a taboo subject. And because you become a taboo subject, suddenly doors are going to close for you. Maybe you want to purchase a phone subscription, but suddenly the company sees your name and they get terrified, they don't want you. Or maybe you want to open a bank account, but you're declined for opening a bank. So you're experiencing those sudden turn downs and those sudden hindrances in life. And you think, what's going on here? Now I told you. But that's the deception. Those new age gurus never tell you the truth of what will happen to you once you begin to thrive in life. They want you to think that you can just use a mind trick with some physical effort and that's it. No. The moment you succeed in life, whether it's assisted by the paranormal or powered by the Holy Spirit, doesn't matter. Anytime you succeed in life, you will eventually face retaliation when people don't succeed in sabotage you. If they succeed in sabotaging you, then they're fine with you. But the moment they can't succeed in sabotaging you, nor threatening you by using violence as a blackmail, what's going to happen? There is going to be a meltdown. And you are going to be blamed for it, even though you're not the one that did all of the harm. That's how it goes. And that's why you have people who have a career for 20 or 30 years. Suddenly, their career stops and they end up in prison, or they end up homeless, or they end up addicted to drugs, or some hard tragedy hits them out of the blue. Because all that violence just built up against them, and when the charm expired, all the violence that was built up all these years overtook them. Or you may even have a young guy who's a rapper. He becomes a bit famous on Instagram, and suddenly someone comes to his house. When he opens the door, stabs him in the heart, and he dies. This literally happened in the United States. I'm not sure if the guy was 18 or 19 years old, but was this teenage rapper who became successful on Instagram. Someone looked him up, where he lived. I don't know how they figured that out. And when he opened the door, he was stabbed in his heart and he died. Why? Retaliation. Likely people thought, this guy is a loser, thinking he's something on Instagram. And when the guy actually became someone relevant on Instagram, all those people talk crap about him, all were humiliated, all faced backlash, all developed mental issues and psychological disturbances because of it. So now, because the public didn't want a meltdown to happen to them as a community, they thought, let's eliminate the threat, naming this successful guy. Such things happen all the time in the world. The moment you begin to thrive, you are on a blacklist and you will likely also end up on a hit list. This happens to pagans also who succeed, but pagans at least are aware of it. But you have pagan deceivers, pagan conmen that won't inform you about it. They will just tell you, oh, just use the law of attraction, or just use this potion, or this crystal, or use this tarot card. They will let you think it's so easy, just do this. And when you do the demonic trick and things happen easily, then you are tricked and thinking, it's easy indeed. But then, when the retaliation hits you out of the blue, you're going to think, what happened? I thought the spirits were on my side, or I thought I had the right mindset. Why did the law of attraction backfire on me? Oh, now you are in a complete mess. You don't know what's going on. Well, let me tell you, sir, or let me tell you, ma'am, what's going on. You have been scammed. You have been taken advantage of. Yes, you did a paranormal trick that worked, but you were never informed about the side effects, never informed about the retaliation of the world. So now you're hit by both of them. When you walk by faith, Christ tells you openly, yes, you will have abundance during his lifetime when you follow him, but there's also going to be retaliation against you, and some of those people even want to kill you and exterminate you from the earth. Sometimes even close relatives will turn on you. So even people that were close to you will suddenly turn into bitter, determined enemies. Christ told us about that. He forewarned us. So the believer is aware that's about to happen. Now the pagan, the common pagan, is also aware, and they take action ahead of time. Now the believer is warned by Christ. Yet, it still surprises me that our believers will quote-unquote forget what Christ told them. And they are surprised when retaliation hits them. Listen, saints. You're living in the world. You're not of the world, but you are in the world. So that means that worldly things will have an effect on you. That's why you need to continue in the faith. And that's why you can't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Because the retaliation will come. So don't be surprised when you feel like you are a taboo. Because you have become a taboo to the world because you operate in abundance and in prosperity. And that's what society doesn't want. Society wants you to operate in ease provided by society. Society wants you to be subjected to their blackmail. But the fact that instead of being pampered, you're actually thriving and prospering, that's why society wants you out. And when society couldn't get you out, now you are a taboo. Nobody's allowed to mention you. It is as if people want to erase you from history. It is as if people want to pretend like you never existed. Now you know why. So, don't fall for those law of attraction or new age trickery, because they will never inform you about the real scope of what you will be going through. Now, that's it for now. Keep on agreeing with Christ and be at peace.